Trauma of two people is called a real trauma. A trauma of my parents who have had to pick up the dead bodies in Soweto of their children who went to school and came back dead. That is not called a real trauma. The 80s, our children killed in the 90s, that is not called a real trauma. A real trauma is white. It has got color. Of two families, I'm talking here, thousands of children have died. Thousands of children have seen their mothers being tortured. I was young when police walked into my mother's house and she was sleeping. They took off her blankets off. Men, she was not dressed up. She was sleeping. Men took off her blankets. I live with that for the rest of my life, that some strange men came into my house and took off the blankets of my mother to search if she's not a terrorist. That is not real trauma because it's not white. A black child's trauma is not a trauma. We are still a traumatized nation, if you don't know, and that trauma is real. And don't push us to that pain, because when that day comes, we'll not be scared. We've lost everything. We survive by the day. We don't know what tomorrow holds. You also want me to interpret the language you hear?
Yes, just so we're clear. What are you saying?
Kiss the boer, kiss the farmer. I thought it's English.
It is?
Yes.
And what does that mean?
It means kiss.
Kiss how?
Mwah.